Yo, what's up, people? It's your boys right now, Puff Minute in the house. I'm your boy Mick.
This is Jaron. What's good, people?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Look, today we doing a little something a little different. We decided we're gonna shoot on location. We are chilling right now in Binion's Casino, downtown Las Vegas. You know, if you know about Binion's, you know you need to get out here sometime and come check it out, see what they got going on. Here in Binion's, they have a spot called Vato's Cigars. Right, and it was Mr. Paul Vato. We ran into him last week
at the Tobacco Leaf Christmas
event, and you know, he became a fast friend of the Puff Minute.
Yeah.
And invited us to come on down here, man. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, why don't y'all shoot your episode? You know, and after being in the backyard studio for a minute, you know, it's getting a little chilly outside.
Yeah,
you know, we decided we'll take him up on his offer, man. So that's where we are today. The cigar lounge, man, is kind of hot, man, because we like the only ones in here right now. You know what I'm saying? So
like
again, this is a private lounge. It's actually in the back of Benny's Barbecue, probably one of the best kept secrets in Las Vegas. So if you're downtown, you're looking for a place where you can just relax and chill, enjoy your stick. You know what I'm saying? Benny's Barbecue, that's attached to you know, to Vato's Cigars. The cigar lounge in the back, that's where we are right now.
Yeah, absolutely. For the locals, my people that's born and raised Vegas, we used to call it the Horseshoe.
Is that what this was?
We didn't even say Benny, we just said the Horseshoe.
The Horseshoe, okay. Yeah, we at the Horseshoe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? For the locals out there, you know. So yeah, that's what's good, man. Hey, bro, what you smoking on today?
Today, man, I got this nice La Polina. This is the Maduro. So I've always liked La Polinas. This is a Dominican, but I do enjoy it. You know, not always got to go with the Nicaraguans. I try to stick to something that's mellow and smooth.
Yeah.
This tends to be pretty mellow and smooth for me, but I'm enjoying this so far.
Yeah, talk about mellow and smooth, man. Right now, I'm on that Arturo Fuente, man, that Rosado Grand Reserva, right? Arturo Fuente, this is a sun-grown, bro, and it's so nice, man, so smooth, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man, this is, you know, I had to break out the full Churchill today, you know what I'm saying, because actually I stopped by here yesterday with wife, man, you know, I had a couple sticks up in here. I went through a couple, but I was here so long, I was like, man, I should have smoked a Churchill. So I rocked a Churchill today, you feel me? So yeah, it's all good, man. So yeah, bro. Hey, what's going on with you, man? Holiday season in full effect, man.
You know, Christmas just passed us by, man. It was just another great day to spend with the family. Kids are spoiled riding, you know how they do, man. Wife got me a nice little bottle. Y'all probably saw it on my Instagram. Nice little Martell, you know, to add to the collection. So shout out to her. But no, man, it was a good holiday. How about you?
Mine was good too. You know, I'm gonna stop buying taste that Martell with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know that's coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was real. You know, just light and pleasant.
Yeah.
You know, family. You know, food and you know, just relaxation. So I mean, that's what it comes down to. When you get to a certain point, man, in life, man, you know, only thing you really want for the holidays is to chill.
Yeah.
You know, that's the lane of it right now, man. It's like the less drama, the better. You know, so yeah, that's where I'm at right now, man.
It's nice to see family, but it's nice to get back home and chill out, get my eggnog. I got an eggnog tradition every year. And do my thing, man. Chill out, have me a holiday smoke. And chill out, bro. So.
I heard that, man. You know. Hey, yo, man, we gotta mention also, man. You know, we chilling down here in Binion's today, so we don't really have our display like we've been having the last few weeks, right? But we are still giving away that bottle of 20 grand. You know, peach infused vodka. You know, from Western Spirit. So listen, guys, if you have not already, right? And let me clear something up, right? Because a lot of people think, hey, well, because I've heard people reach out and they say, "Well, Mick, I'm already subscribed to YouTube, so I'm automatically entered," right? Wrong, guys. Listen, we said it before. Not only do you need to follow us on the YouTube, right, and Instagram, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff, but it's very important that you send that email. Send that email, man, because we're taking the emails, we're checking that against, you know, our true followers, and when we see that match, then that name goes into the bucket. So you got to send that email, right, to info@puffminute.com, all right, and send that to us and say, enter me, put your address in there, your contact information, so that we can enter you into the contest, all right?
Yes.
And again, it's going to be live, so next Tuesday, right, New Year's Day, look for that live. Me and Jaron are going to come on. We're going to reach into the barrel, you know, pull a name out, and whoever that is, that's going to be our winner. All right? You don't want to miss that, man.
Got to do both. Make sure you do both.
Do that, man.
Follow instructions.
Follow
We want to
instructions,
give the
y'all.
bottle.
Everybody be looking for the easy way.
Yeah. We want to give the bottle.
We want to give it away, man. But again, if y'all can't follow instructions, we will drink that mug. I'm just saying.
You know what we do.
You know what we do, bro. We light up a stick and we'll enjoy it for you. You follow me? So yeah, so that's what's good, man. And today, man, what are we sipping on while we down here at business, man? First and foremost.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The go-to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a little Jameson shot right there. So you know we enjoy that Jameson.
Yeah. Whiskey drinkers.
Yeah. And just a throwback to the time that I spent as a civilian contractor in Germany, man. I had to go and grab one of these Hefeweizers today, man. Not much. No, I don't drink a whole lot of beer, but when I do, you get that Hefe going, man. Right.
It's actually not a bad Hefeweizen. I got introduced to it here. I didn't travel much. The ghetto kid from Vegas.
Whatever.
But the Hopper House. Hopper House, you know, they have the German Hopper House here. Excellent beers. Was first time I got a chance to try the Hefeweizen.
Yeah, I got Hopper House stories, man. My first time going to Hopper House was actually at the Oktoberfest in Munich. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first tent that I went into. Was the Hopper House tent, and I ended up spending the whole day in the Hopper House tent, bro. You know, it's crazy. They bring you out these mugs that's like this big and whatnot. You just be sitting in there. They be singing crazy songs and stuff, and trying to bust the glasses, like toasting so hard. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like Vikings.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a Viking tradition, man. I don't know, but that's what it felt like. But it was crazy. Yeah. But that was that, man.
What's been going on in the news, bro?
In the news, man. You know, before we go too deep in the news, man, I do want to mention. You probably saw the post on Instagram, and Facebook, and all of that type of stuff. But somebody, man, that I got a lot of respect for. Both because he's a veteran, because he was a cigar lover, you know what I'm saying, and he was a whiskey lover,
yes, he was,
and all of that good stuff. But I actually, I'm talking about Richard Overton, right, who was the one of the oldest men alive. I think he was the third oldest man alive. He may have been the oldest in the United States. I know they said that he was the oldest living World War II veteran, and he passed just this past week, man. And I first came aware of this story, man, probably about a year or so ago.
Okay. When
I saw this report on him, and this dude, man, the reason I say he's my hero, 112 at the time, I think he was 111 doing the report. But this man was driving his own truck, living in his own house. You know what I'm saying? And he smoked cigars. But Jay, when I say he smoked cigars, bro, he put you and me to shame.
Oh man,
this dude smoked 12 cigars a day.
Wow.
100, and this was at 111. He passed at 112. 12 cigars a day. Drank his bourbon. He said the secret, to long life. He actually, attributed his long life to cigars and whiskey. Right. Basically, he boiled that down to never being stressed.
There you go.
Follow me.
There
just
you go.
Knowing how to relax, and never being stressed. He also said the key. He's like, when he smoked his cigar, he never inhaled the smoke. He just take it in and blow it out.
Yep.
He never swallowed the smoke.
Yeah.
Which is what I try to tell people all the time. They be like, cigar smoking is unhealthy. You don't really hear about a whole lot of people dying from cigar smoking. I'm just saying. It's not like
strictly a cigar smoker. Yeah. So and he's proof of the pudding,
He's proof of the pudding, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's somebody I like to point out. But again, man, living on his own, in his own home, cooking his own breakfast, doing everything on the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was just, and he ended up passing of pneumonia this past week. But just shout out to his family, man, his people, because he's a really good guy and stuff like that. So,
shout out to him. He's an absolute champion when it comes to cigar lovers.
Absolutely.
He was a great role model for, I think, a way to live your life, right? And this is what we doing, bro. This is what we do.
Exactly. Living our best life.
Ain't going back and forth.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting, man. So definitely wanted to send a shout out his way, put some thoughts, man. We saw a lot of posts, man, in the cigar world and stuff like that. A lot of people, showing their respect and everything like that, man. So shout out to him, man. Grandson of a slave. You know what I'm saying? Lived through a whole lot, bro. And still live to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
that would be one of my date questions. They say if you could have dinner with one person living or dead, who would it be? That's one of my dudes,
man. Exactly. Man. He's seen it all, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He got sent over to Pearl Harbor right after the bombing. You know what I'm saying? He saw the first black president. He saw, you know, he seen like full circle, man.
Yeah.
From Jim Crow to, you know, the whole nine, man.
Yeah.
So just the history that he could bring to a conversation would just be outstanding, you know. So yeah, what's up with you, man? What you thinking about this week?
Oh man, not much, man. I know it was something else we wanted to talk about too.
You know what it was? The Bird Box.
Yes.
What is up with this whole Bird Box? You know,
so it's two
things that's going on in the world, man.
Things going on in the news right now, or not. I won't say news, social media news.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll say this is not fake news, right? Because I think everybody knows Bird Box is a real movie. But Bird Box and AirPods.
And AirPods. Yeah.
They're the two things you can see the most on Twitter, Instagram. Who got AirPods and who watched Bird Box?
Yo, if you got AirPods for Christmas, raise your hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All y'all got AirPods out there. But Bird Box was tripping me out about Bird Box, man. You know, Sandra Bullock, you know, she's a great actress in her own right. But it's only been out for 1 week. 45 million people have watched this movie in the first week, bro.
The power of social media.
Are you kidding me right now?
That's strictly the power of social media.
I haven't watched it yet. Matter of fact, I'll probably watch it tonight now because it got me curious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But have you checked it out?
I have watched it. It is a good movie.
Okay.
Netflix does an excellent job with their original films and TV shows, series, and all that. So it's right in line with a lot of the other projects Netflix has done. But it's a real psychological thriller, and you really have to be in that kind of mode of you're not going to always get the whole story. Right. You got to kind of let your mind wander and be immersed in the storyline to really get the full effect. But if you really just take the time and enjoy the film, man, it's an excellent movie.
I like those types of shows, man, that make you think. You know, like you said, you know, Netflix does do an excellent job, man. I'm a bit of a history buff, so I literally binged this week. And this is not historically factual or anything like that. But it's just a period piece, man. It was called The Last Kingdom. And it actually was about, you know, the Vikings and, you know, the Saxons and all of that type of stuff, man. You know, and this fictional character that was kind of like in both camps. Okay. But at the end of the day, man, I love those types of things, man, that, you know, that make you think, bro. It's too much garbage on TV today, man.
Garbage.
You know
I think that's one of the things I wanted to say, too, about Bird Box, which makes it such a good film, is how many times you go to a movie, especially the horror genre, which just kind of falls into that horror thriller type film, and you go and watch the film, and right off the bat, they just hit you with everything. Right. You got nothing to think about. It just, bam, here's it is, here's who's the killer, here's all that stuff, right? So to see something like this that keeps you engaged all the way through the film, and you still don't get 100% of the story, but you stay engaged the whole time, that's what we need more of, right? That's almost like reading a book. Yeah. You know, this is one of the reasons I enjoy reading, because you got to continue to read to get the rest of the story. This movie is definitely like that. You got to definitely watch the entire movie to get the full effect.
So now you got me interested, and now I want to check this out for real, you know what I'm saying? Because again, you know, I think in America today, people are addicted to entertainment.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you got all of these reality shows and people slapping each other across tables. You know, all that nonsense that's out there, man, because we want to be entertained, man. But I think more important to your point, man, is to be challenged, right? Yeah. Something that's going to make you think, man. Thought provoking. It doesn't even have to be, you know, 100% like realistic, or I mean, I like science fiction. You know, I like a lot of different things, just to open your mind to possibilities. Like, man, what if something like that actually did take place? You know what I'm saying, or what have you. That's why I love period pieces so much as well. Because I like to put myself in that mindset of the people that were living in that day and time. You know what I mean? So,
and it's funny though, like a lot of these movies that are coming out talk a lot about the world coming to an end, one way or another. And this is another one of those apocalyptic type video or films. You know, it's where the world coming to an end, and, you know, some of the things that can make us crash, and it really makes you. I won't go too deep on it.
I won't watch it tonight.
I won't go too deep.
That's interesting that you said that, because there has been a total influx of apocalyptic type films and books and you know, all of this type. What do you think they're trying to prepare us for, man?
I really think people feel like, and I don't want to say people in general, but there's folks out there that believe the end is coming, right? At some point, you know, we're at the end of times. Just the way of the generation now is going, we don't connect with each other. You know, there's no reason for us to really, you know, come together as a people as we once did. So it almost feels like those times when Jesus came in, or when God came in and wiped the earth, right?
True.
It's just like, what apocalypse is it going to be? It feels like those times once again.
Yeah,
and we talked about the flood before, and
absolutely.
when God came in and swept the people away, hit the reset button, and it really sometimes it feels like that, right? It's like we're not connecting anymore. We're not loving each other. We're not having conversations. We're not together anymore. I mean, even we as a black community, we're not together the way we should be. And the way the country is so divisive right now.
But is it the country, man, or is it the world at large, though?
It's the world at large.
You know what I'm saying? So,
the country is just a part of that microcosm and one of the things that's going on, but it's the world at large.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that, man. I not to be doing like Netflix commercial today or anything like that, but Dave turned me on to this show on Netflix that was called Extinction.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Now, that was a mind bender.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because when you think about, and I think about it in the beginning when dude is like, talking about the cycle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You get up, you go to work, you come home, you spend time with your family. The next day you get up, you go to work, you come home. Just that cycle. Like, why? Like, what is the purpose of existence if that's all we're doing, right? And then I think about today, like in the times that we live in right now, where artificial intelligence, man, is so big.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to replace everything with AI now, with AI, and the more that, so, I don't know if any of y'all saw this one yet or anything, but what happened was, they was worried about being invaded by these, I guess, aliens or what have you, and stuff like that, and they started fighting them. Come to find out, spoiler alert, come to find out that the invaders were actually the humans that left the planet because the AI took over. The AI didn't even know they were AI anymore. They thought they was the humans. Right. It was that crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about, God created man, you know what I'm saying, in his image, right? And how man has gone, just gone like wild, man. You know what I'm saying? With knowledge and creating all of this other type of stuff. Even God saw fit at one point to come in, like you said, with the flood and do the reset. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This was that same story, except man was the ones that created these entities and what have you, that it got out of control, and they had to come back and try to reset it. It was crazy, man. So yeah, wow, we done went way left on this one today, y'all. But hey, every now and then, man, like I said, this is what happens when you smoking a good cigar and you just chit chat with your boy, man. Cigars and conversation.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Yeah, man. So listen, I don't even know how much deeper we need to go on this, man.
I know, man. I think we got the people thinking, bro.
We got y'all thinking right now, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Go watch Bird Box.
I'm gonna watch it tonight. You know what I'm saying? So my wife is not real big on horror and stuff, so she didn't want to watch it. But now it's such a big phenomenon. And our kids is like, yo, you gotta see this, you gotta see this. So like I said, we'll probably peep it out this evening.
And let them know it's more of a thriller than a horror flick.
Cool,
it ain't all horror and making you jump and scream all the time. It really is an intellectual film that you gotta watch the whole film to really get it all, the full effect.
So. True that. All right. So listen, y'all, it's been another Cigars and Conversation. We haven't done a 10-minute drill in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So all you guys out there, the cigar companies, reach out to us. We would love to feature your product on another 10-minute drill. Do a review for you. So just reach out to us and let us know. Until then, man, what you got, man? Close us out.
Man, that's it. Close us out, baby. What's the motto?
Hey, bro, you know how we do, y'all. It's a puff a minute, and at a puff a minute, we are not just blowing smoke. Peace. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. All of that good stuff, man. The next time we're gonna reach out to you, remember, it will be New Year's Day. So we're going to get this episode up, real quick. And then on New Year's Day, look for that live because you want to be in it so that you can win it.
Yeah. We love all our followers. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Make sure to stick with us in the new year. 2019 going to be amazing for everybody.
Yes.
If you got them smoking, and like you said, man, we are not just going to smoke, man.
Yeah, it is. Peace.